What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are back with Spider-Man 2. Sorry if this is on the shorter side. I'm finding a little bit of a headache right now. Like it started coming in right as I was hitting record. I'm feeling a little nauseous. Not feeling great. So we might focus this mission and call it for today.
Not bad.
You know, I saw an old Grand Master playing there last week. Anyone could walk up and challenge him. And he lost to a kid who lives down the street from me. Dead. Never seen anything like it.
I hate chess.
Whoa. I was wondering what this place was.
Don't get me wrong. Massive respect. How did you change your costume? You just jumped down to street level. What did you change in the air? Yeah, like I was saying, I respect people who are good at chess, people who can play it. It's just not my game. I suck. It's kind of like people who can play like Counter-Strike or PC games really well. Not my jam because
This is perfect.
You made it.
I always have to be looking at my keyboard to do shit.
Yeah, I was hoping for something a little less this, but my dad was the one who, he made all the arrangements.
Peter Parker. So, what do you think? It's a far cry from that chop shop that Otto had you in. And now that you're on board, this place is really gonna start cooking.
So I'm curious if they're going to do the whole Norman's going to treat Peter like a better son than Harry because he wants a genius kid.
Oh. Really?
But I was gonna give him a tour, let him decide for himself.
All right. You know, seeing you boys together again. Right then. Have fun.
Okay, maybe they're going to go...
Let's go exploring.
Maybe they're going to go the more... a new direction with it, where he's just, he kind of considers Peter a son, but
Harry, this place.
also loves Harry. I mean, the opening scene showed that he really cared about him, too.
You got things set up while I was still undergoing treatment, but when I got out, I made a few changes.
Like what?
Diverted my salary into research projects, installed a diverse board to keep us on the right track, and made sure all research aligned with our mission, to heal the world.
This game is a little too New York for me.
Entomologist. You know what entomology is?
Yeah.
Dr. Young is doing this super cool research on bees, or to be more precise, on bee predators.
This game is too New York for me. It's like, ooh, I installed a diverse board. Well, what does that mean? Does that, is it like the government of Canada, where you tried to make sure every color of the rainbow was recruited and that country's on fire? Any Canadians, I'm sure, are going to disagree with me there, but I've not heard great things coming out of the government of Canada. Don't ask me for specifics, because I don't pay attention.
I think
But-
I like this project.
Great to meet you, Dr. Young. Harry says you're working with bees.
Yes, and it's quite an urgent situation.
Bees!
A full third of the food you eat every day comes from crops pollinated by bees. But worldwide populations are in steep decline, primarily due to a significant predator, the carnivorous bee wolf. So, we developed an innovative way to help the bees.
Robots? Can we also all take a moment to... That was an old school PlayStation controller. That's what it looks
These
like.
little drones are essentially bee bodyguards that we're training to detect and attack bee wolves.
AKA bee killer wasps.
And you're helping with the machine learning algorithms. Do you see those little holographic bee wolves? The better you are at shooting them, the better our drones get at recognizing what to target.
The idea is for the drones to scare the bee wolves, but not hurt them. Oh, nice! Yes!
Jesus Christ, what is this technology?
Yep.
You're done, Peter. A very productive session. We got great data.
Okay, flying on.
I'm just like, screw the thing with the bees. You have a hologram projector right in front of my
If
face.
those virtual bee wolves you just took out were real, you'd have saved the lives of about 2,500 bees.
Wow. I'd love to help any way I can. I could take a look at juicing the neural network speed.
Oh, yes, please.
Maybe if Pete decides to join us, you two can talk some more. Thanks, Dr. Young. I've got so much more to show you, Pete. Let's go.
There's a joke here about Amber Heard's dog getting stung by a bee.
Using protons instead of X-rays, with better targeting and less radiation.
It's all the stuff we talked about. All the stuff we dreamed could make the world a better place.
That's the idea.
Hey, Doc Connors. Okay, so he's not the lizard yet.
Harry, a moment, if you please.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm pausing in the middle of the cutscene. That makes a big issue for me, for that whole thing where we jumped back a couple months to see Craven in the jungle, and they handed him the little iPad. They should have changed that scene for the regular game, because they showed that cutscene in some promo material, and I get it. It was cool because it kind of hinted at some of the characters we're going to see in the game. But the big problem with that is they're showing us, they said the lizard, but we're looking at Doc Connors right now. I mean, he won't become the lizard until he grows his arm back by trying to give himself, the lizard DNA, and that's what turns him into the lizard. Again, unless my Spider-Man knowledge is off here, but if I remember correctly, that's he until that point, he's still just Doc Connors. So I have a problem with showing that scene that then showed the lizard. Again, I know it's a super minor detail. It's one of those things that, how to phrase it? It shows a lack of care about that scene, like we're just trying to throw in Easter eggs, but I don't know. Maybe, again, as always, maybe I'm being too pedantic.
Doc, this is my friend Peter. Peter, Dr. Connors.
We've actually met. I used to work with Dr. Octavius. You came to the lab once to consult on electrotactile stimuli.
Oh. Yes. It's a shame about Dr. Octavius. His work had so much promise. Any changes since this morning? Dizziness, aches, pains, anxiety, impulsive thoughts.
Nope. I've never been better.
That's what worries me. Nice to see you again.
The whole scientific theory of it's going too well.
The lizard. Dad believes in second chances.
Oh,
I gotta go make a call, but
okay, never mind. I'm totally wrong.
come meet me upstairs when you're ready.
So that was crazy. But it seems to be working for everyone to have Dr. Connors here. Guess I'll look around.
Okay, well, there you go. Game shutting me up right there. So he's not the lizard. Or he's already been the lizard in sub...
To see here. Where do
and
I
it's...
start?
What's the term? He subjugated the lizard power. Okay, so that's why it showed up on Craven's thing. Okay, I stand corrected. I'll admit I was wrong. I should have waited.
The need for medical organ transplants far outnumbers
Are
available.
they 3D printing?
An innovative solution uses 3D
Yeah.
printing technology to create custom replacement organs.
Interesting.
Reducing the likelihood of transplant rejection and increasing the chances of a successful outcome. Here at the Emily May Foundation, this cutting-edge work is being put to use, saving lives.
I mean, I know right now there's work into like 3D printing food and meats and whatnot. So I guess the idea of being able to 3D print an organ isn't completely out there.
The numbers for the anoxygenic bacteria.
I want more of those puzzles that we had in
Doing a little cross collaboration
first game.
between the energy lab and the agricultural lab. Ultralight drones using the new battery tech for crop monitoring.
Very cool. Do they collect crop data too?
They will, by the time we're done with them.
That's awesome.
Thanks.
Beehives show complex group decision-making and group locomotion. Swarming is an annual process in which the colony expands and splits. The Emily May Foundation has discovered that specific changes in the honeycomb's vibrational spectra precede a primary swarm. This research will help beekeepers support healthy swarming without invasive observational techniques for optimal health and reproduction in our beleaguered bee population.
See, I was about to lose some nerd credit because I was about to say something about, yeah, isn't there a whole Marvel villain or something connected to hives or whatever? Like, wasn't there something called Hive? And then I remembered, no, wait, that's
Paying off the mortgage. But what if
that's DC.
Gotta think this through before signing on.
I feel like there was a bee supervillain though in Marvel. Yeah. I remember it from an animated Marvel show, and I think it's an old one. It's something called The Swarm. I think I saw somebody reference it recently in something. I think that's what's in my brain right now.
Maybe I can help. Oh yeah, that would take a while. Not sure there's time to dig in now, but I'd sure like to come back and work on this later. So many cool
Please
things here.
let there be cool little science puzzles like there were in the first one, working with Octavius. That was really cool.
What's this? Some kind of radiation treatment, maybe? Wonder if this is what they used for Harry's treatment.
What exactly did Harry have?
Yeah,
Hey, whenever you're ready, come meet me up here.
I'm on my way. I'll see you in a sec.
No, I'm having fun exploring.
Looks like Connors is putting the research he did after he lost his arm to good use. Wonder if he regrets testing that serum on himself.
Probably.
Walking around with dormant lizard DNA in your body.
I mean, am I totally losing? Trying to think. No, the lizard wasn't in the first game. I'm 90% sure of that.
This is the original prototype from Otto's lab. This would have been crime scene evidence. Wonder how it ended up here.
Money.
Nice. Seems inspired by some of Otto's work without the hardwiring problems. Wonder if Dr. Connors has used this. Though after that lizard rampage, he may be done testing his work on himself.
Attention, the lobby coffee shop will be closed tomorrow. The origins of life on Earth remain a mystery. How could organic life forms have arisen from non-biological chemical compounds? Recent discoveries of meteorites containing organic molecules considered the building blocks of life may provide a potent clue.
Sorry, I'm Googling something.
There's so much to explore. But I shouldn't keep Harry waiting.
Okay. Okay, I totally missed it. So, Connors as the lizard was referenced in the first game. He wasn't in the first game, but he was referenced through one of the backpacks that you were out. I remember collecting them, but I forgot they showed like previous, fights and whatnot that Peter has had, and one of those was with the lizard. So he was referenced in the lizard, or he was referenced in that one. He made it. Connors made an appearance in Miles Morales, and this is his first like full thing. Okay. I will totally eat crow on that one. I was totally wrong.
Not just fish, research subjects. Want to feed them?
Yeah?
Japanese koi fish have well-studied pigmentation variation, which is ideal for our research into enhanced reflectivity.
Stacks of intracellular anhydrous guanine crystals.
Separated by cytoplasm, we're finding it very useful for eco-friendly roofing materials.
So cool.
Attention. B-drone testing will be taking place in
Him throwing all the food in there. It reminded me of that picture of Donald Trump when he visited. Yeah. It was when he visited Japan and he just dumped all the food in the koi pond. One of my favorite memes out of that was when it was a picture of him talking to the prime minister or whoever. He's like, when do we see the Gundam after we're finished feeding the koi fish? Just him dumping the... Shit, that was funny.
Hey, what are you doing with these bikes?
We're working on ultra-efficient batteries, charged by bicycles.
These bikes? Can I ride them?
Not right now, but when they're road ready, we'll need people to test them.
Nice. I'll try to come back.
I was also gonna make some joke about the koi fish finding a way to turn them into dragons. I just realized earlier Harry asked Peter, hey, do you know what entomology is? It's like, Jesus, dude, I know what entomology is, and I'm an idiot. Of course Peter knows what entomology is.
You really have a particle accelerator?
We use it to send proton beams to that treatment room downstairs. It's being repaired right now, but we'll have it back up in no time.
Incredible. Where are we heading now?
Up to the top floor.
Your energy seems really good, Harry.
I feel great. So put your way back helmet on and think back. Even before high school.
Dude, this building looks fucking awesome.
Okay.
Now, do you know the...
Hang on.
You're a popular guy.
Sorry, it's just my tutoring job. You were saying?
You know the stuff everyone studies in middle school with Gregor Mendel and the pea plants?
Yeah, I think so. About genetics and plant hybridization?
Exactly. So, Dr. Foster up ahead, he's won every top prize in the field for his work with plant genetics.
Wow.
Hey, when you were walking around, did you have a chance to feed the fish?
Yes, that was so great. Interesting research project. And lowers the old cortisol levels, too.
Right? I honestly think it's one of my favorite spots in the building.
I see what you're saying.
The algorithm is similar to long division, if you look at it that way.
Got it. Mm-hmm.
This way, dude. Dr. Foster.
Thanks, Dr. Foster.
Ah, Peter, I presume. Harry talks about you frequently.
So nice to meet you.
Dr. Foster is working on agricultural efficiency.
With the population growing and the climate changing unpredictably, we need to adapt more quickly than nature normally would. Genetic recombination can customize crops to best meet these new challenges, be it extreme weather or an increase in pests. Would you like to see this testbed?
Okay.
The idea is to tweak a plant's genes to maximize optimal qualities. For instance, a plant that can thrive in drought conditions. In our simulation, the goal is to maximize growth. Why don't you practice on this?
Okay.
Match the base pairs to incorporate as many growth genes as you can. That'll be a plant that can feed the world.
Nifty.
Okay, I think I get the hang of it.
Great. Now you're ready to try the real thing. This is a plant we're working on to grow well in drought conditions. Corporations patent GMO seeds for profit and are rightly criticized. But ours are open source, developed for sustainability instead of financial gain.
So smart. Interesting.
Okay, so that won't work. This one won't. Okay. I'm kind of understanding how this works. Okay, so everything up here going up into the left for this one has the 3 lines. So essentially we're looking for something that has 3 lines going down like that. Pop that one there. That one there. Bam.
One step closer to feeding the world.
And then we have required attributes. Ooh, that's neat.
Officially on. But could you look at one more gene for me? Curious to get your take on it. It's a crop specifically adapted to urban gardens.
Of course.
Okay. So, of everything that goes down, we're seeing 1, 4, 4, 2.
Okay, if I combine these traits.
That one should work there. Should work here. That one works there. And this won't work the way I have it. Okay, so let's try this one here. We can match the 1s like that. Now we need to match the 2s. Like so. There.
Beautiful.
Bam.
Using this technology, we're on track to end world hunger by 2035.
Wow. I know a rooftop you could use for a real-world test if you're interested.
Oh, very much so. Harry was right.
Because you guys don't have a rooftop?
Thank you, Dr. Foster.
So now where?
Last stop. Might be my favorite. It's commanding, but not overbearing. Playful, but not tasteless. Impressive, but not show-off.
Your office.
Or is it our office?
Harry.
Now remember, the things you've seen today are just a small taste of what we're working on. But don't decide just yet, not till you've seen this last thing.
Okay.
Come on, where's your badge? You'll need it to get in.
Where did I put it?
Don't tell me you lost it.
Nope, false alarm. Right here.
Yeah, wasn't it in your back pocket?
Go ahead. Swipe.
Wow. Harry,
That's cheating.
this is all so amazing. It's perfect, really. It's just... Things are really hectic right now.
When I was in treatment, all I could think about was, what would I do if I survived? And I kept hearing my mom's voice, telling me that our planet is in trouble. And it's my responsibility to save it. If you join me, there's so much more that we can do. I mean, we both know you're the smarter one. Come on. Let's make my mom and May proud, huh?
It's amazing. But there's one thing. Can I move my desk over there? I like to face the wall when I work.
Aw, it's so heartwarming.
One quick thing.
I'm gonna need a little time to transition out of my tutoring job.
Of course. Take whatever time you need. It's all about balance, right?
But Coney Island later, yeah?
You bet.
See, this is interesting. We're not seeing like the usual like jealousy from Harry to Peter. You know, the relationship with his dad. This is a totally kind of a new relationship with these guys than I've seen in other forms of media. I'm also really curious if we're going to see a Green Goblin.
Some of our researchers have field experiments set up around the city. If you have time, check them out. I've sent you the locations, and your badge will grant you access.
All right, I'll swing by.
So they're kind of like those things from the first game.
Hey, sorry I didn't get back to you before, but I just got a new job.
For real? Well, that's awesome. Where's it at?
This new foundation run by my best friend. It's incredible. But I can fill you in later. What's up?
The guys who took Lee and Scorpion? Genki and I tracked the exhaust trails from their aircraft to the Williamsburg Bridge. I'll meet you there.
Hold on! Don't you have an essay to finish?
Yeah, but duty calls.
Trust me, your duty is to your future right now. I'll keep you updated on anything I find.
All right. Good luck out there.
Break-in. Interesting. Said I wasn't feeling great right when we started, but you know what? My headache's gone away. Or going away.
Hope I'm not intruding!
Never!
Oh.
Get Spider-Man!
You know,
Right there! He's what's the matter? Who's Spider-Man for cover?
what? It says I got 5 out of 5.
Ah, hubris. It defeats us all.
It's never not going to be funny to me. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, there are, like, small things that I have a problem with. It's like, it's kind of like, oh, well, so you're kind of just giving me the same side activities
Looks
that we
like one of
had in the
Marco's
first
memory
one.
crystals Miles told me about. I should check it out.
But at the same time,
Guys,
they still feel different. You know, it's the same. It's the same kind of missions, but they're not. Oh no, not different. That's not the right word. There's at least a story explanation for them.
probably check out that crystal now.
It's my turn to follow them. Figure out who they are. I end up at this abandoned school in Harlem. And I'm already beginning to regret this.
Marco must have felt so alone during all this. His back against the wall. I can relate. Hey, what's up?
Just wanted to let you know that I talked to Gloria, and Feast is gonna send a donation truck to the house tomorrow for the rest of May's stuff.
I don't think I'll be able to go through everything by then. Can you cancel that? I promise I'll donate it all myself as soon as I'm finished with... everything.
I'll call him right now. But don't push yourself too hard, Parker. I'm serious.
I mean, this is going to sound mean, but I think at some level she should be telling him you're going to have to do it eventually. I mean, kind of like how Miles is using Spider-Man stuff to avoid doing his college essay. He's avoiding what's the word? He's avoiding moving on from everything with Aunt May.
Gotta patch up that tanker fast.
And it sounds mean to say.
Somewhere safe for unloading. Thank you, long-lasting webs.
You know, it's going to sound mean to say that he needs to move on from what happened to his aunt. But I mean, that's a part of death, and for the people who, you know, are left, you kind of have to at some point move on, you know, and accept that they've passed, and that kind of sucks, and you know, you have your memories and everything, but
Hope Dr. Foster doesn't mind if Spider-Man helps Peter out.
Peter, excited to have you on board. We've partnered with your friends at Feast to feed the community, starting by improving our gardens. To help, please collect some samples of nearby plants and put our gene splicer to use.
So
easy enough.
So was that a message, or was he talking to him over like a holographic projector?
For the best samples.
And if he was talking to him over the holographic projector, wouldn't he notice that Peter is in a Spider-Man costume?
There has to be a healthy-looking plant around here somewhere. These are clearly more efficient with water. I can use that. This one's really productive. Lots of fruit. That's perfect. This one's technically a weed, but the hardiness could be helpful. Okay, got some great samples. Time to bring them together. Can't believe that EMF is making these GMOs open source. Profit shouldn't be part of the equation when it comes to basic human necessities.
I'm just gonna let it go. Let it go, AJ. Let it go. No, this one won't work because there's no 3-point there. So that means this one can't work. So let's
see.
pop that there. We can pop that one there. That goes there. Bam. Okay, so they're moving the puzzles out of having to always go back to the lab, and we can do it out here.
Hey, made some great new hybrid seeds for them. Just gotta get this place ready to plant the seeds. Let's optimize their water.
So it kind of fuses the little missions for Harry in the last game with going back to the lab for Octavius and doing his little
Probably need to pull on
thing.
that.
Okay.
Yikes, gotta patch this up. Some webs should do the trick. Seems to be multiple leaks lowering the water pressure. If I don't find them all, the system won't work.
There we go.
Just a few more to patch up.
Couldn't use your hands there, could you?
Would be counterproductive if I drowned all the plants. May used to have a green thumb with her tomato plants. Maybe I have green webs?
I mean, what's left? Ah, there's still one more. Okay.
And I think this should do it. Dr. Foster will be pleased. He doesn't need to know Spider-Man helped him.
Ah, so you complete them all, you get a custom suit.
Projects the EMF is working on.
Nifty. Okay, what else? Let's go do this. And given how much time we have after that, we will decide what we're going to do.
What's up, Danicasters? I've seen the questions about that new Emily May Foundation. Who are they? What do they do? Well, big picture, it's an Oscorp spinoff, which we don't love, I know, but the man in charge, Harry Osborn, has got a decent rep. At the very least, he hired my favorite bee scientist, aka apiologist, Dr. M. Young. They're the foremost expert on colony collapse disorder and a pretty sick ukulele player if you happen to follow them on the socials.
The ukulele.
So, young Osborn, your foundation has a lot of work to do repairing your father's legacy. But, so far, you're off to a good start. Don't forget to pay your rent on the 1st, or, you know, hold your checks in protest. Whatever, see you. Later.
I mean, don't get me wrong. The ukulele can sound really cool. I just hate the people who play the ukulele. Because usually they're annoying hipsters.
Hey, Chief.
Thanks for coming.
Like I have some music by Hawaiian singers who play it, and it's amazing. It's a great sound and everything, but
I'll find them. Just keep your
it's the hipsters that I have a problem with.
Touches that detonator.
I'm like Trevor from GTA 5. Hipsters. Stop it.
Your time to shine, little guy. Make Spidey.
Oh, look at its little butt. Oh my god, that's so cute.
All right. I find the people, Clark gets them out. Help!
Is that a robot?
Hey, it's Spider-Man. I just relayed your location to fire and rescue, so they'll be here any minute. It's gonna be okay.
Spider-Man, thank you.
Hey, Clark, did you get the location I just sent over?
Our team's moving in now. Thanks.
Don't thank Spider-Man. Thank Spider-Bot.
Time to test out my pulse blast then.
That's a little strong.
Anyone? I can't move! Help! Hang on, I'll get you out of there. Thank you. Help's coming. Fire and Rescue knows where you are. You're going to be okay. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Clark, you should be getting a new location anytime now.
Just came in. We'll head right over once we finish getting Mr. Robleski out.
Someone there? My leg! I think it's broken! I'll get you out. One sec. Fire and Rescue's on the way. Just try not to move. They'll have you out of here soon. Okay. Thank you, Spider-Man. Looks like I need to go up. So it's field testing time for my latest upgrade.
Okay, that's cool.
Hey, Clark, did you get the last location I sent your way?
Heading there now. There's only one other worker left inside. Hurry, Spider-Man.
Leave it to me. I can see light through that ceiling debris.
Did I? There we go. I was like, am I stuck? Okay, I can't get up through there. Ah, there we go.
I'm coming. Just hang on. I'm stuck. Get me out of here. Fire and Rescue's on its way. Are you okay?
No, I'm good. But I saw somebody up ahead a few minutes ago. Purple jacket. Make sure you help them.
Hey, Clark, I just sent a new location your way. But this guy said someone else is still trapped in here.
Really? Not missing anything else. But if you can find them, we'll get them out.
I'm on. Nobody here.
Hello?
This'll take some maneuvering.
Never fear, Spider-Bot is here. Where's that from? It's from Underdog. Can I get through the... Nope, cannot jump through the sub-ceiling. Hello?
Digging for more. This whole place is gonna come down. The prophecy says we don't die today.
The prophecy?
Follower of the flame? Start trusting him. Follower of the flame?
Oh, these psychos.
We're out. The explosives will bury whatever's left of him. And the evidence. I've fought these people before. Organized and fanatical. Yeah, I'm getting big cult vibes.
What about the intruder that's been skulking around?
They can't stop all of them. Now keep looking for supplies. We'll need it in the days ahead.
I'm trying to think of a Spider-Man villain that had, like, it was like a flame cult.
Never even mentioned the flame. I just wanted out.
Then you should have remembered we all go out the same way we come in. Painfully.
I thought we were gonna have a fight with the drone.
Get out of here!
I would have played that.
The fool's beacon! Prophecy said you places eventually. Prophecy? Oh man, I've always wanted to be in one of those. Not crazy about the nickname though. So, what's my prophecy? Endless fighting? Death by building? Grow 4 arms and become a giant man spider?
Ooh, ooh, ooh. That is one of my favorite Spider-Man storylines, though.
Whoa, guys, can we take this outside? Is everyone okay? Besides me knocking you out, obviously? We're better than you ever will be. Who are you people? The only ones worthy enough to survive what's coming! It's nothing! Fight!
Flame burns eternal.
Hey!
Thanks. So what's your deal?
There you are.
Hey!
You never did like my smoking.
Yuri?
Lowlifes call me Wraith. Fits pretty well, I think.
I tried... Where have you been?
I'm trying to remember when...
They made their choice.
Okay.
This will be a new record. And they said it couldn't be done.
I'm trying to remember what happened with Yuri in the first game. Or if she was...
She just needs some time after what happened with Hammerhead.
Okay, okay, yeah. It was in the DLC.
And a name like Wraith? I should keep an eye on her. And the other on these cultists. I need more eyes.
Yeah, the whole man spider thing sounds cool. Yeah, okay, so that was the detective from the first game that we were sort of teamed up with. Spider-Man 2099 suit. Okay. Not my favorite variant of Spider-Man, but I have always liked... Spider-Man 2099. But him with a hat? Okay, I've bought all of Peter's. The sportswear. This is from Spider-Verse, isn't it? You know what? I kind of like that helmet. Actually, kind of dig this one. I keep closing out. There's still more stuff I want to buy. Glide for longer. Yes, please. I would love a boost my focus. I want an additional focus bar. That was what I wanted more than anything. As far as gadgets go, we got the upshot, the web grabber, the concussion blast. We need more tech parts, but we have that. That was not my favorite ability. Can lift brutes. That's a nice pickup. Okay, we got 3 skill points. I keep seeing the 9. That's 9 affordable skills, not 9 skill points. What do we want? Let's pick up the jump mastery for Miles. Pick up web whip. That's not a bad skill. Yes. I love throwing the webbed up enemies. Okay. That's good. And looking at the time, guys, look like we made a good chunk of progress. So I think this is where we're going to call it quits for today. Thank you so much for watching, guys. As always, you can find me over on social media. All that stuff is linked in the description below. Please remember to like, comment. If you're not already, please subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more next time. But until then, I'm out.
And a country on the brink of a collapse not seen since the fall of the Roman Empire. Yet the worst, most insidious dilemma we face is that of the faceless. It seems another masked vigilante is bringing their illegitimate justice to the streets. All reports indicate an individual disguised in purple and sporting a take-no-prisoners approach to the illegal activities they perpetrate. Some of you have criticized the Spider-Man for not going far enough. But I can't believe what I'm saying. That's not in their jurisdiction. While they shouldn't be out there in the first place, at least they haven't sworn themselves as judge, jury, and executioner. We have systems in place for this people. If this new hero really wanted to enforce order to the fullest extent of the law, they'd join the police department. Why is it so hard for some people to follow the rules? This is the chaos the Spider-Men inspire. And why must I be the signal of statutes? Now how about some
Yeah, we're not doing this today! Webbed up that truck a minute later.